Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Continuing issues out here in Althard. But we are going to ignore them for a moment and go do the next Dragoon job quest. Because that could be pretty important. Serpent and the Sea of Rubies. Got this over here. Camp Dragonhead, I guess. How much did I say that cost? We need to buy some stuff too. We have too much gil. 1177 gil to get over here. My goodness. Yeah, that'll spend some of the gil, I suppose. My goodness. We could go ahead and buy more weapons and stuff for different jobs and stuff, but that's probably fine. Also, currently. We have a lot of things. It's a problem. At any rate, we'll probably just buy some kind of stackable item from some shop somewhere. Probably higher level stuff, because it's going to be more expensive. Anyways, Alberic, how's it going? Sir Alberic plans to try his hand at dragon smuggling. It's a great plan. Arctic. It pleases me to tell you that I have at last discovered a means to have our young friends safely transported to Kugane. I've reached an agreement with the owner of an establishment in the area. I believe its name was Buxton Hot Springs. Converse with him once you arrive in Kugane, and he will tell you Ornkai's whereabouts. Took the liberty of making the little one aware of a few local legends. Hopefully, they shall aid you in the search for fun. Alright. To Kugane. We can do that for 1300 gil. Oh boy. Should be a shop here in Kugane we can buy something from. Anything will do. Just anything will do. Anything else cool happening here in Kugane? Yeah. Some veteran clan hunts is available. Good. And this is the shopping area down here. Let's go buy something. Why not? Unlock that. Continue this quest. Okay. Materials supplier. What kind of materials you got? Your materials are not very expensive. Apothecary. Anything cool? X potions. What potions we using? X potion. Heals 24% up to 1,040. Really still nothing just better than that, huh? It's really not a lot at this stage. Like less than a 10th here. Okay. And food bits. We could technically buy some food. Shop sell price. That's more like specialty materials. These are more gonna be like equipment and jewelry and accessories and stuff. Which, yes, cost a few gil, but not exactly what we're looking for. Anything cooler over here? Tools. Something. Vermilion paper parasol. The one might assume paper is less ideal for protecting oneself from the rain. This parasol has been treated with waterproof oil. The makers cannot, however, be held responsible for any puddles stepped in. Used to acquire a vermilion paper parasol. Shop sell price 100,000. Well, that's great and all. Here's a sketch. Put in your house. Live shrimp. Alright. Yeah, we want more like. We also already have that. We want more like bars and stuff. Maybe more specific areas. Yeah, something? Yep. Just need to look at materials in other spots, I suppose. We can go around to various locations. Okay. Let's go to the clan hunt. And then continue here. This is going to be a talk to the guy next to the board outside one time kind of situation. We can accomplish that easily enough. We still need to actually jump up onto that. Can't fly in here. 2-star veteran clan hunt. Astrolid of the Shikase Holstery continues to keep a close and listening eye on passersby. Gods be good. It's not every day I see one as strong as you pass by. I'm Astrolid of Clan Centurio and invite you to take part in our hunt. Ah, but I know your face. Aye, you are the firebrand. The one whose ways have kept him from rising through our ranks. Was it not? Yeah. We've done none of your hunts. It's not a thing we've done. It's been some time since last we met. Your eyes have changed, and that's for the better. Adventure, you've had your share of grace with death since then. Aye, the 1-star bills are no longer fit for you. Speak with Wolviva. See if the clan will not issue bills more suited to one of your abilities. For as the hunter grows, so must the hunt. Go onwards. Yes. Something points, something shop. You must be Arctic. Estelle told me to expect you. She mentioned it's time you tried your hand at a 2nd star. It would seem she's taken quite a liking to you, rightly so. Estelle has always fawned on strong men. Suppose there's no faulting her for that. So be it. I'll see to it our 2 stars are at your disposal. You would do well to know the difficulty will be far greater than the 1-star hunts you've seen. Prepare yourself. Ta-da! You are now able to take 2-star veteran clan mark bills from the clan hunt boards in Kugane and Ralger's Reach. New quests and 3-star veteran clan rank mark bills become available for the history upon reaching level 66. That's just one more level for 3-star stuff. Ain't that something? Alright. Let us get up to the quest we're actually doing here. Get right, get the nap, to the inn. In we go. Aye. Come one, come all, burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes. There is naught that the mystical waters of the Oxen hot springs cannot heal. Got a dragon? Or something? Oh, you say your name is Articuson. Why, a package just arrived for you. Shall fetch it right this instant. Don't look in this package. It's a dragon. Anyone, release me from this icy prison. Gasp. A talking box. Just gonna open it right here. What was that blasted dragoon thinking? It's all well and good for him to tell me to simply sleep through the journey. He is not the one stuffed in a crate of ice crystals. And the boat, oh how it rocked. Admittedly, he is right in thinking dragons capable of entering a long sleep-like state. But we are not bears. We do not require freezing cold temperatures to achieve this. My fingers are like icicles. That said, I must admit, I enjoyed my best sleep for many a year. Yeah, that works. At any rate, now we're both here, we can resume the search for Faunum. Before I was unceremoniously stuffed into that crate, Sir Albrecht told me the legend of Cerium, a dragon regarded as a guardian of the Far East. Though something tells me we would not have much luck with that tale either. The story has existed for several thousand years. Faunum only came to these lands a mere millennium ago. Salberg agreed that the story most worth our attention was that of the Serpent of the Ruby Sea. This came into being much more recently. I suggest you visit Asari and try asking the residents if they know anything that might be of help. Whistle for me once you feel you have found something I should know. To the Ruby Sea. That we can do. Definitely Uthon. Over here. Go to Onokoro first. Anything down in Tower Museum? They've got a society guy there. Maybe he could sell some stuff to us. Or something like that. Shops. Might need to have a higher level though. Or it just takes Sango. Nothing available. Yeah, it's just this. Nothing. You just have the quests. Those are the guys. Shops on the map. Shop over here. A merchant. Would you like to merchant me some stuff? I'm in the market for things. Metal spinner, that's fishing. Level 55. Fishing bit. Components. This Smuggling ingot has a shot size of 3,400. 200, 200, 3,300. 600. Get smelted molybdenum. It's better. Is there any shops up here? There's a shop. Let's go to Onokoro. See if they got anything we're looking for. Give me a thing of great cost. That is what I am in the market for. Merchant? Items? Nope. Just a bunch of these dark matters. And shrimp. Sure. Okay, we're at 288. We'll figure it out. Shop some here. I got a mender. Alright. There's spots. I took a gun. There's nothing there. Not much out here. There's a shop over here in anyway, but I don't think that's gonna be of much value. Alright. Gather information. It's here, but also here. Oh, that's something else? I don't have this door. Okay. We'll look at that while we're here. We can already fly. So let's probably just get the higher level version of that. Other dungeon. Sun-kissed Fisherman. What is that now? Am I familiar with the Serpent of the Ruby Sea? You'll struggle to find someone here that's not. Not a day of my childhood passed without my grandmother telling me the fairy tale. These days, hearing the opening line of it alone puts me to sleep in an instant. All children that dare swim out into the deep blue sea are sure to become the sea serpent's tea. Oh my, I nearly fell asleep there. I imagine that is all anyone my age will be able to tell you. Try asking the elderly woman over there if you want to know more. Yes, sorry. And here is this. You already see this earlier? Wakase? I guess that's the Palace of the Dead situation. Wise woman! You would have me tell you the fairy tale of the Serpent of the Ruby Sea. Oh dear child, that is no mere fairy tale. Head on over to the Coral Banquet if you do not believe me. You shall find a horror beyond your wildest nightmares. Its nose misses nothing, especially not the blood of men. There is many a tale of wounded pirates falling overboard and being swallowed alive before they could plant a hand on the ship they fell from. My goodness. Okay. Here apparently. Let's go to quest. Top of this mountain? Where are we at? Destination. There we go. Don't look over here. It's just a dragon. Also, I was flying on a dragon, so I guess it's fine. Everything's fine. Fine. Does it seem like the serpent could be Fauna? Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, it's true we dragons do hunt by following our prey scent. We've not known our kind to swallow men whole. The idea strikes me as awfully barbaric. Well, I doubt this will lead us to Fonham. My curiosity has been piqued, and I cannot simply leave this mystery unsolved. Indeed. It is also a brilliant excuse for me to engage in a bit of hunting. We cannot hope to draw out the beast without bait, after all. Head to the Coral Banquet, and I shall join you shortly. Alright. What kind of bait are you getting? It responds to blood. It's probably fine. Serpent, Sea of Ruby. Here, and then we can go from there. That'll work. Already uncovered all the map here, so we can definitely see where we're going. So that's good. Whee! Lightning. Come. It's on one of these sections here. That we can do. Flying. I mess with this crab. Father never mentioned you were this slow, Arctic. I have already hunted a beast that will doubtless lure out the serpent. I still arrived here long before you. I shall go ahead and hurl the bloody meat into the sea. Pray deal with any hungry creatures that are drawn to us. This is a good plan. Household presents. A serpent of the Ruby Sea. Is it? Yeah. And a lick. More buffs. All the other buffs are still on. No, they're not. Yeah. And goodbye. Yep. That's a serpent, all right. Well, I do not know about you. That was somewhat bigger than I was expecting. We may have failed to find him, but in her place, we have gained a delicious supper. Now we have the serpent's meat. Let's head back to the Risen Hot Springs. The last one back has to prepare dinner. Okay. Back to the guy. Okay. Teleport. And I'm sure we're not going to have gotten here first. Despite immediately teleporting and then immediately teleporting. Just too quick. They're just too quick. Just hanging out. Oh, Arctic. Good to see you returned at last. Must confess, I was unable to resist the meat's seductive call, and before I knew it, I devoured the vast majority of our spoils. Please do help yourself to what is left. I've stored the scraw leftovers in the crate I was sent here in. Pay no attention to anything that may resemble teeth marks. Those are indentations created by the ice. Oh, and anyone could see through that lie. I'm sorry, Arctic. I do hope my greed has not upset you too much. It's fine. You could have left me something, though. Why didn't you leave me any good morsels? Just the scraps? No. Calm yourself, Arctic. Many would count themselves lucky to even have the chance to nibble on the meat of such a majestic beast. Regardless, meat is far away from our primary concern at the moment. We need to wonder if the day we find him will ever come. I must not allow myself to lose heart so easily. There's still plenty of legends for us to look into. Hope is far from lost. Pray continue to grant me your support. Arctic. 105,000 XP. Gil. Complete. Okay. Quest complete. Everyone's avail level 68. Okay. Oh, we're not quite there yet. Just level 65 here. Let's go see. Let's make some purchases. Other side of the world. It must have been... Matthew Spire? Is this Lana? Kurthus? Dravania? Ishgard? Something like that. Something somewhere something. Or we would spend all the money just teleporting back and forth. That's also an option. Oh, here's some things. There's a recruitment notice. Flaw appears to be waiting for you. Ascending to Imperium. It's probably just gonna be... These could just be unlock new levels of quest things. Since we're here. Ah, I think I've been waiting your return. Yes. You see, after you helped bring an end to the Dragonsong War, we have striven to rebuild the city. Thanks to the assistance of countless craftsmen, our efforts to restore the firmament to its former glory are finally complete. In fact, House Zemmel assembled a team of masons so skilled and efficient, they were able to finish the construction of an entirely new quarter. Its name is Imperium, and it was created to serve as a residential district for adventurers from across the realm. Aha, no matter of description can truly convey its splendor. I asked Thulman to escort you there, that you might see for yourself. See him out in the broom when you have a moment. That is, go look at that. Okay, cool. Guess we can't do jump quests. What's this recruitment notice? Towards the firmament. Prominently posted, the notice fairly jumps out at you. The notice reads, workers sought for firmament reconstruction project. In small letters, it continues. Let it be known that large-scale reconstruction works aimed at revitalizing the Holy See of Ishgard have been approved by the House of Lords and Commons. Selected as the principal site for the project is the Firmament District, which sustained extensive damage during the war. Willing and able hands are now sought to contribute to the reconstruction effort, regardless of birth and origin. From those skilled in gathering from the land to those adept at creating with their hands, the project's needs are great and diverse. Contributions will not go unrewarded. Interested parties are invited to present themselves in the firmament. There's the note at the bottom of the notice. A man named Thulman in a broom will show you to the district. Yes, we're just going that way anyways. Capable with crafting and gathering, huh? Well, no. But you know, work with what we got here. And what we got is hidden stuff with a lance, but you know. Besides that, let's go check out Imperium. Looks like we might have already been here. I'm not sure. We looked at the housing stuff out in Kugane, I guess. Towards the firmament. Cutscene. I guess they rebuilt it, and then it's already been rebuilt. Eh. Well, my friend, answer the call of the firmament, are you? Wonderful, wonderful. Wait, I know you. You're the savior of Ishgard. And you're saying you will contribute to the reconstruction project. Yes. I'm ready and willing. Capable, maybe not, but definitely those other two things. To think that a fabled hero such as yourself would help to rebuild our city, we're grateful beyond words. It is just one trifling matter. Do you perchance possess a work permit? It's a requirement for non-Ishgardians, you see. No, I do not. Is that so? As I recall, you are a ward of House Fontaine. In which case, perhaps an exception can be made. Alas, I don't have the authority to make such a decision. Well, I do, and I believe the permit can be overlooked in his case. Airman. Thumblin, Lord Overseer, you should grace us again. Yes, yes, yes. Franzo, greetings, my friend. It's been quite a while indeed. Shouldn't be surprised you've forgotten me. Of course, I haven't forgotten you. We have plenty of friends in here. Helped him out with stuff. Yes. Oh, that's great. Hello. Honored that you should remember me. Much more has happened since first we met. Not least of all the war's end and Ishgard's transformation. Feels like an age ago that you and Lord Hushfont saved me from a heretic's fate. You have proven your worth to me then. Even so, little did I expect that you would go and save our entire nation. You are a hero to us all, and no amount of words could express my gratitude. No, only through action could I begin to repay the debt. Thus did I resolve to do my part for Ishgard, that I might honor those noble souls who risked life and limb to protect the nation. Souls such as you and Lord Hashafont. And so, when an overseer was being sought for the restoration project, put forth my candidacy as a representative of my house. Our workshops and engineers could be put to good use, I reasoned. It was by no means unanimous, but the Furies saw fit to see me elected to the office. Honored am I for this opportunity to serve the nation, to redeem House Hillenart's good name. Owing to the contribution of artisans hailing from far and wide, we accomplished our goal of rebuilding the district, where we are still short-handed in the area of administration, on account of which I have been performing such odd tasks as I could. Which is what brings me here today, as a matter of fact. I'm about to go and survey our citizens in order to learn what they envision for the firmament. In a spare moment, might I have the pleasure of your company? Well-traveled as you are, your opinion would be of great interest to me. I believe folk would be more willing to share their thoughts with you. Sure. You have my gratitude. Without further ado, then, let's take ourselves to the Jeweled Crozier. We are bound to find a diverse assortment of people there. Okay. Let's just... in there. Jeweled Crozier. That's upstairs. That's just the market. Which is where we wanted to go anyways. We'll get to the market after we know this. My lord, you've graced us with your presence once more. Perhaps you have an interest in Imperium. If so, say no more. I shall escort you there myself. Fear not, the herald will surely be happy to answer any questions you may have. Proceed. Alright. I've entered Imperium. Ward 19 or something. A whole new district. Destroyed. And now back. And full of houses. Nifty. Out. Welcome to Imperium. As our restoration efforts progressed, they eventually expanded to include the construction of this little taste of heaven on earth. We're indebted to countless adventurers such as yourself who helped bring about an end to the Dragonsong War. And as thanks, we wish to provide a space for you to call home here in Ishgard. Of course, we'll still require a nominal fee for any plots of land or apartments you purchase. Know that your guild will help us rebuild bigger and better than before. If you would like to hear more, please speak to the resident caretaker for further assistance. Alright. Since Imperium, go back to the Hair Plaza. Yep. So here is here. Where's armor? Flying allowed. We got houses. We got the apartments. Upper level big houses. Lower level down this way. All kinds of stuff. Okay. That is here. That is here. We can't afford or hold enough guild to afford any of this anyways, so yeah. Back. So, Arctic, what do you think of Imperium? Do hope it was to your liking. Given that our borders were closed for so long, I worry that outsiders such as yourself might not take interest in this new district. But know that it is our sincerest wish that you and other noble souls will consider making Ishgard your new home. Potentially. In theory. Quest complete. PM Aetheryte now accessible. Yep, good. The residential district. Aetheryte. For Imperium, can have access to the Ishgard. Aetheryte. Okay. We can also access the Jeweled Crozier. Aetheryte from here. To go up where we need to be here. Let's go make a purchase before we look around here. This is the vendor. Sundries. You've got the mistletoe. It's also pretty good. You got 191 of these. 100 gil? 100,000? Yep. Perfect. In theory, we could try to sell some of this stuff later. How much would we actually make for it is a different question. But if it's more than 0, it's still an investment. Join facilities surveys passersby to learn their opinions on the firmament. As the survey may take several minutes, you may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Right? We have done, so we're good. Okay. Oh, hello. What do you think about the new district instead of investing in the room and all that? Well, come here to get supplies for the watch. Wish I find a familiar face. Alright. And if that ain't a pretty lad you got with you, Arctic, and a highborn one besides, you've done well for yourself. You know me, I always aim high. That's not what we're doing. Yeah, I'm teasing is all. Anyway, good to see you, my friend. What brings you here? Lady Hilda, your reputation precedes you. As you may be aware, approval was recently passed for the restoration of the firmament. In order to build a district that best serves its residents, we would know what good citizens such as yourself envision for it. Do not share with us your thoughts. Ah, so you're the one they appointed overseer. Well then, you won't mind if I speak freely. Now this ain't hardly revolutionary, but I want the firmament to be a place we can all make an honest living, where if a man works hard enough, he can have a roof over his head and food in his belly. I might be as the war's over, but for a lot of us, the struggle continues. Same as before. The sort of struggle blue bloods will never know. Remember, Ishgard don't belong only to the high and the holy now. If the nation's to prosper, all her citizens need to prosper. Fair enough. Well, they must be getting on. If you've need of guards, feel free to send word. If the coin's fair, I reckon we can come to an arrangement. Could be opportunities there. What you looking for? Ah, that there is Lord Meridian. I had heard that he was traveling the realm in his capacity as a consulting inspector. It appears he has returned to Ishgard. Like your good self, he is a well-traveled individual, and I should like to inquire after his opinion. Do you suppose we could beg a moment of his time? I'm sure we could. Oi, you there. What about the spectacles? We meet again, Inspector. Hello. Well, if it isn't, Arctic. I did not expect to see you here, busy as you have supposedly been of late. Lord Bardian, pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Francel de Helinart. I have the honor of overseeing the reconstruction of the firmament. It is known that you are intimately familiar with all the city-states of Eorzea, and I should be much obliged for your insights. In your expert opinion, what is the one thing you believe the firmament needs most? If the district is to thrive, then it must have a thriving economy. As I have oft observed in my travels, the flow of goods and people is as lifeblood to a city, and should be encouraged. Ishgard has long been insular, but the recent changes present a great opportunity. Given the right planning, hopeful that ours may become a nation where no citizen lives in want. Wish you very best in your endeavors. Should you have need of my investigative prowess, do not hesitate to call upon me, by your leave. Okay. Next. It's no one. Oh. Emily. Let's off to the side. Oh there, oh boy. How's it going? I was wondering when you would notice me. Ever a pleasure to see you, old boy. And if it isn't my dear Lord Francel, how fares your lovely sister? Has she perchance spoken of me of late? If Lenny has spoken of you, I fear it has not been in our conversations. Now, if I may change the subject, Lord Madeline, you'll have heard that the restoration of the firmament has commenced. There's odds you envision for the district. What I envision, can't say I've given it much thought. Well, what with the war finally come to an end, what is in order, if not festivities? Yes, make the firmament into a festive place, I say. A place where one and all may engage in revelry, each and every day. Beg pardons, my lord. I believe Lord Francel seeks something more specific and, dare I say, constructive. No, the advice comes from the heart, and I shall take it to heart. You have my gratitude, Lord Madeline. Always a pleasure today, fellow band. Now then, must be on our way. Take care, Arctic. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Oh, Lord Francel, do send my fondest regards to your sister. Tell her how very helpful I was. Yes, that's good. Well, I dare say we have spoken with enough people. Shall I conclude the surveying and review what we've learned? Sure. Thanks to your presence, we were able to hear a diverse variety of opinions. Each one has merit. The question is whether the vision can be made reality. No, such pessimism will not serve. I must have faith and try my earnest best. Now then, for all the stock of the firmament, you haven't even seen it, have you? Would you care to inspect it with me? I'll be there for a while hence, so please join me at your leisure. The gentleman by the entrance will show you to the district. Oh, when you see the man, would you mind giving him this? It is bone-chilling work standing here, there as he does. It's a little something to keep him warm. We get something. Could have easily handed to him, to be sure. It would be all the more warming coming from the savior of Ishgard. With that, I shall go on ahead. See you at the firm, my friend. Yeah, it's already been built. Some odd stuff here, it's fine. Mulled wine. This way? Getting closer? Room's closer. Sprinting. Mulled wine. There you go. Welcome back, my lord. Ready to the ferment? Mulled wine. Still hot to the touch, this bottle of mulled wine will to keep Felon warm throughout his shift. There you go. For the Lord Overseer, you say? Truly is too kind. Before I began working under Lord Francel, I had thought as little of highborns as I assumed they thought of us commoners. But my lord not only treats everyone as equals, shows kindness to everyone. To receive this gift from the hands of the savior of Ishgard himself, I am touched beyond words. Thank you, my lord. I shall enjoy the wine when I find a quiet moment. Now then, I believe Lord Francel is expecting you in the firmament. Just see the word. I'll show you there. Yep. See if it puts us in a special, not constructed version. Special event fate joined. Alright, what? Crates of toys and materials. Try to load them. Wins the plaza. Instead of the hand or land to play. Yeah. Looks like there's events and stuff happening. Level 1.5 minutes. There's a chance to craft adorably large stuffed toys. Yeah, cutscene. There you are, Arctic. Which welcome to the firmament. Probably doesn't normally have this many balloons. We accomplished the party time, I suppose. As you can see, the rebuilding itself is complete. This is but the beginning, however. We must now turn our attention to the running of the district. We have much and more to do, but speaking to the people has stoked the fires of my determination. I want to make the firmament into a vibrant, thriving district where Highborn and Lordborn alike may live side by side in harmony. Yeah, I'd be lying were I to say the task does not daunt me. There's a limit to what I can achieve, especially given House Hillenar's diminished influence. Have I come at a bad time? It's Count Edmund. To we owe the honor. Lest you forget, I'm Count de Fontaine no more, just a retired old man. As for our presence here, Manley reported that Arctic was in Ishgard. Thought I would make a social call. Forgive me my eavesdropping. It seems the reconstruction project is not immune to the uncertainty as accompanied our nation's transition to a republic. Yep. Arctic. I'm given to understand that other nations have established residential districts for adventure use. Is this true? Yep. I have a house one? That's not true. Hit landing soon. I've been living under a rock. I've visited such places. Indeed, that is the thing. Districts specifically for adventurer use. They might possess their own abode. Interesting. The truth is, our nation is divided by a gulf. While the redistribution of wealth may go some ways towards closing this gulf, it should not lead to true independence for the masses. We must ask ourselves, in this new age in which we live, what role shall each one of us play? In pondering this dilemma, I believe that we may draw inspiration from adventurers and their independent lives. Independent lives. If we were to translate this into the firmament, might it not assume the form of self-administration? Seems you have found a spark. In which case, this old man's ramblings have served their purpose. I should pray for your success, Lord Francois. Your words are a beacon in the dark, my lord. Thank you. Alright. Well, Arctic, you seem to be occupied at present, so I'll leave you to your tasks. But when next we meet, hope to be regaled with your recent adventures. As ever, our Fontaine Manor is at your disposal, should you need it rest. Yep. Okay. You done talking, Francois? Because I'm itching to meet your hero friend. Yes, forgive me for the wait. Arctic, permit me to introduce you to Augment. Formerly an engineer of our house, now serves as project's chief foreman. It's thanks to his leadership on site that I am able to focus my energies on the administrative aspects of the reconstruction. Marcel's told me all about you, Arctic. First, you saved the whole bleeding nation. Now you're helping us rebuild it brick by brick. What can I say, except it's great to have you on board. Just decided to hop out and join his family. If you have any questions about the work, I'd be happy to field them. Just save the tedious stuff like the budget for Francois, eh? Speaking of which, you can spare another moment, my friend, so to consult you on some administrative matters. With all the little tasks demanding my time, I cannot always be present on site. I endeavor to visit as often as possible. Hope you see you often too. We get some soup. Free soup, yeah. That's complete. And it's gone. You have access to the firmament. Options have been added to teleport here in the Foundation Etherite. Speaking with Onward to learn how you may contribute to the reconstruction effort. It's already done. It's very odd here. Shear a yak. Yes, there's Onward. Sky Builders board. Shear yak's currently. Events in progress. So celebration. It's underway. Yep. Towers Scholars Firmament stands completed in all its resplendent glory. On the most momentous of occasions, and to bid welcome to visitors from lands near and far to our new home. Presently hosting a festival, the Skyrise Celebration. Showing the amusements at the festival are diverting games known as fence, and attractive prizes await those who participate. You will find a moment to join us in the revelry. Pencil. Restoration, supplies. The supplies are done. Restoration. Let's get him. Coupon. Yep. Alright, Arctic. Now let us handle explanations in order. What I want to do is talk about the Sky Builders board. Also, there's some newcomers, so I reckon it never hurts. Veterans to look at from time to time. Besides that, we try to keep a record of progress to date. Might help us going forwards. Talk about the work itself. Main things in your artisans, you'll provide us help. And I reckon it's quick if you speak with Pumpkin over there. Ron, introduce yourself. We're just talking to people here. They don't need any more help. I think this is done. Got a mercenary. Items. It's all this dark matter. Shiriak will soon conclude. Indeed. Alright. Alright. Party! Everything's done. This is to keep the party going forever here. Interesting. It's just going. Shiriak. Progress 96% with 5 seconds left. Failed. Shiriak continues. Hurry, deliver it to the Chugbo. That's 99%. Another points. We got 0 points. Yeah. Alright. That's enough of that. Put stuff in here. Go to the sound bank. Yep. Add all these. Oh, great. Another different kind. And this. Okay. Sell this. Sell this. This is food. Ether. Max potions. Max potions. Oh. Max potion banner. Up to 1,040 to 1,920. Alright. What the max potions then? I don't have too many of these is the problem, I think. Okay. Anyways. That'll do for now. Because those who don't wait. Merchant. Purchase items. Sell items. Buy back. There's a food, maybe? Doesn't matter. That's fine. That's fine. But 2 fets remain. Just doing stuff? Yeah. Eventually. Or something. Anyways. Let's get back to the path of no return. House of Fierce is still unattuned because it doesn't exist. Am I? That'll work. Okay. Okay. I do need to run over there. Down here? Yep. Gotta run over. I have to swim. Probably gonna be swimming or just teleporting back immediately anyways. That's alright. That's alright. Diving. And immediately getting back on the mount. To swim fast. And then surface. And then go inside. Spheres. Yep. Okay. And we're back. In the different version here that doesn't exist and doesn't have the teleport. And it's still accessible from the sky. Anyways. With all that done, it's back to the main scenario quest. Next time. Goodbye.